Hello everyone, this is Sensei Starman welcoming you to the first chapter of my playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3. Now, this game kind of flew under my radar. I had no idea this was coming out in August 2023 as I'm recording this. But I saw an announcement about it and thought, you know what, we'll go ahead and give this a shot. I'm recording this on the Friday after it got released, due to being busy with some other stuff Thursday and so on. But, yeah, even though I am a D&D player, and I have played Neverwinter Nights, some of the old Gold Box games, even the very regrettable Dragonlance game for the old 8-bit NES, I have not played any of the Baldur's Gate series, strangely enough, just never had the time, but this has been highly anticipated. It's set in the realm of Forgotten Realms, or the world of Forgotten Realms, I should say. But we're going to go ahead and take this episode to go through the character creation process, because I heard that there are a couple of first-day glitches that make the character creation process difficult, and I want to take a look at all my options. But I put it to a vote amongst all my followers online. You know, what class do you want me to play through, giving them the choice of Bard or Rogue, which are my two preferred, and the far and away winner was, completely unanimous, I'm going to play a Bard, which could be weird because Bards were always kind of a difficult choice in the Neverwinter Nights games and the Pathfinder games, which are very similar to this. Let's try a new game. So let's see, Explorer, a narrative experience, placing story before combat. Balanced, a balanced adventure full of challenging choices. Or Tactician, a tough campaign, emphasizing strategic combat. I'm more of a storyteller RPG myself, and you can see we've got a whole bunch of bards here in the Explorer, so you know what? We'll take that as a sign. I normally prefer balance, but we'll stick with Explorer, because I think my playthroughs tend to be a little bit more story-focused anyway, so we'll go with that. In combat, hit O to enter the tactical view. Well, I like the view so far. Well, that's ominous. Now, for those of you not familiar with what's going on, if you've seen Wrath of Khan 2, pretty close, and yet much worse. I'm pretty sure they're going to explain this, so I won't bother yet, but enable tutorials. Tutorials can help you learn about the core mechanics of Baldur's Gate 3. Would you like to turn them on? Yeah, why not? If it bothers you that much, I'll make the tutorial a second episode, and we can start the story proper with the third one. So you can skip ahead to that point if you really don't care to see the tutorial. Okay, so we've got Origin characters, we have a custom option you can randomize. Looks like I've started off with a female elven barbarian from the look of it. Oh yeah, high elf barbarian, says right there. Okay, I got a half-orc ranger, a Githyanki rogue, Loth-sworn drow with pink hair, wood elf bard, shield dwarf ranger, shield dwarf bard. Oh, now that colorfully dressed, but you know, dwarf bard is one of the worst options. Well, if you're going for optimization factors. Because dwarves, well, they may, they changed it with 5th edition. Dwarves used to take a penalty to charisma, and they're not exactly the singing type. But yeah, wow. 8 strength on a dwarf and 17 charisma. That's something. Well, let's take a look at the origin characters just to see. Let's see, we got a high elf rogue. Asteria, after 200 years serving a cruel master, the vampire spawn, Astalon is finally free. Free to walk in the sun, free to chase power, and free to take revenge. And we can watch this character's introductory story. Oh, why the heck not?
Hello, darling. Don't be shy. I promise not to bite until we've been formally introduced. My name's Astarion, and I've spent a century stalking the night, hunting for pretty morsels just like you. A man called Cazador made me what I am, kept me like a pet, forced me to do his bidding. No more. The Tadpole's influence broke his dominance over me, and now I can finally pursue the one thing I've hungered for these long, dark years.
Pizza?
Revenge.
And pizza.
I'm going back to Baldur's Gate to track Cazador down in his lair. I'll be the last thing the bastard ever sees.
Okay, so clearly our Lestat ripoff. And, yeah, a little bit of exclamation there, but I'll go ahead and give it. The octopus head guys are mind flayers. They are one of the most powerful and most nightmarish creatures in the Forgotten Realms setting. Their method of reproduction involves taking a tadpole, which is, you know, one of their spawn, and putting it into the brain of a sentient creature, preferably an intelligent one, you know, like a wizard or something. The tadpole grows inside the head and eventually takes the person over and melds with them as they become an adult mind flayer. Anyway, here we've got Lae'zel, a Githyanki fighter. Lae'zel was raised for life among the stars, mercilessly conquering the cosmos as a Githyanki soldier. Grounded, she must deal with a world she doesn't understand and find a way to serve her people in a plane that despises her militant kin.
Since I was born in the cold reaches of wild space, I have known but one purpose. To wield a silver sword and ride a red dragon in service of my regent, the Githyanki Queen Vlaakith. My first step on this path is to slay a mind flayer and bring its head to my queen. There is no flesh I will not carve, and no barrier I will not shatter to see it done. I am the one who sunders. I am the Undying Queen's most unshakable warrior. I am Lae'zel of Kalir.
Okay, so fighter wants to kill stuff. Here we got Gale, a human wizard. Gale's wizarding prowess once earned him the love of Mystra, the goddess of magic, until his ambition led to the brink of catastrophe.
Well met, stranger. You find yourself in the presence of the renowned wizarding prodigy, Gale of Waterdeep. Please, no need to be intimidated. My virtuosic talents once caught the eye of the goddess of magic herself, Mistra, who named me her chosen, and her lover.
Right.
Thanks to a slight miscalculation on my part, that relationship eventually soured, as did the greatest of my powers. Now I'm merely a humble wizard on the road to redemption. Unless I can find the path to something greater.
Okay, ambitious wizard. And we got Shadowheart, half high elf cleric, or high half elf cleric. Shadowheart willingly undertook a ritual to remove her memories and protect the secrets of her fellow Shar worshippers. Loss and pain are sacred to her, but her faith is now being tested like never before.
My name is Shadowheart, loyal servant of Shar, goddess of darkness and loss. There is little more I can tell you than that. My Lady Shar tasked me with a mission of such secrecy that I surrendered great swathes of my memory in order to safeguard the knowledge of it. All I know is that I must bring the artifact I hold to Baldur's Gate, and that nothing can stand in my way. My goddess is watching.
Okay, lady with a mysterious past, connected to the goddess of secrets and darkness. Then we got Will, W-Y-L-L, human warlock, known as the Blade of Frontiers. Will uses his magic to fell the monsters and devils menacing the Sword Coast. In a moment of desperation, he accepted an offer of great power, forcing him into an infernal game he is struggling to play.
7 years ago, I was exiled from Baldur's Gate, the city I call home. My name is Will, but the people of the Sword Coast call me the Blade of Frontiers, champion of the meek, defender of the innocent.
Kicker of ass.
The truth isn't quite so simple, but they're right about one thing. I hunt monsters, and I always catch my prey. My latest target is a devil, and I'm right on her tail. Once I'm through with her, she'll never escape the fires of the first hell.
Okay. Determined warlock. And we have a Zariel Tiefling, level 1 barbarian. Karlach escaped 10 years of service in the hills with nothing but the axe on her back and the infernal engine blazing furiously where her heart used to be.
Years ago, I was sold to the Archdevil Zariel. She put a hellfire engine in my chest and made me her prize soldier. I've escaped now. Thank you, Mind Flayers. And I've got a few scores to settle. If this engine doesn't burn me to ash first, I'll need people I can trust. An infernal mechanic, and a serious amount of luck. But you know what? I'm not worried. After 10 years in the Hells, I can take on anything. I've got my chance at freedom, and believe me, I'm going home.
Okay, and finally, the Dark Urge. A white dragonborn, level 1 sorcerer. You remember nothing but a path gnawed with blood. Unimaginable cruelty whispers to you from within. Can you escape it? Would you even want to? And notes your appearance in class can be fully customized.
My rancid blood whispers to me, kill, kill, and kill again. My ruined body yearns to reap death in this world. And when this foul urge calls, it possesses my whole being. Injured beyond repair. I know nothing besides this. I must resist the dark urge, lest it consume my mind. I must discover who I was and what happened to me before my twitching knife hand writes a tragedy in blood.
And Psychotic Dragon Man. Well, all very interesting, but you know, I do rather like starting with Gale just as a starting point, but we'll go ahead and change that to now we'll go ahead and stick with custom. Thought you could use one of these guys as a basis, but apparently not. Just to keep it simple, I'm going to stick with human. Although, got a lot of options here. We got Drow, Tiefling, Elf, Githyanki, Dwarf, Half-Elf, Halfling, Half-Orc, Dragonborn, and Gnome. Human, the most common race in Faerun. Humans are known for their tenacity, creativity, and endless capacity for growth. Their abilities are base racial speed. You can move 9 meters per turn. Let's see, aspects of a militia. You have weapon proficiency with spears, spikes, and halberds and glaives, and armor proficiency with light armor and shields. That's based on my class, though. Human versatility. Select an additional skill to be proficient in. Your carrying capacity is increased by 1/4. And the classes got the base 12, Barbarian, Bard, Cleric, Druid, Fighter, Monk, Paladin, Ranger, Rogue, Sorcerer, Warlock, and Wizard. Okay, so for Bard, you know music is more than a fancy, it is power. Through study and adventure, you have mastered song, speech, and the magic within. Cantrips, I have Vicious Mockery, good one to start with. Blade Ward, only take half damage from bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing attacks. Healing Word, Dissonant Whispers, psychic attack. Tasha's Hideous Laughter, and Heroism. And Bardic Inspiration for inspiration. Well, let's see. Well, let me change the spells. It will not let me change the spells, at least not yet. Starting Instrument. We'll go with Loot. That's a pretty big loot. Oh, let's go with the cliche. Not letting me look at the body type all that much. Good compromise. I'm going to make him look a little bit like me, so this is a little bit more ruddy-faced. Okay, and now we can see the body a little bit better. Can't really do really big, but...
Where to next?
What was that?
Let's hope the locals are friendly.
Hells, something just woke up down here.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
It's opened.
More of those wretched things.
There's magic keeping this chest sealed. I can feel its all.
Where to next?
What was that? Health. Beware. It's opened. I wonder what's back there.
More of those wretched...
There's magic.
Where...
Health. Something just woke up down here. It's opened. I wonder what's back there.
Kind of like that one. Let's see, scars, no scars, maturity. Freckle quantity, fertile intensity. Let's see, pigmentation, not so much. No option for hair, it looks like. Oh, wait, no. Side menu here. Okay, so body art, and we'll skip that. Eyes, brown 2. Eyes are a little bit darker. Makeup, no. Yeah, not quite that long. Gorgon, not that dreadlocky. Springtime entanglement. And facial hair, yeah. Much as I do like Groomed Rascal, Charming Devil, Mineshaft. Rambling Obscenity. Charlatan's Goatee. Much as I do love the Green Arrow look here, we'll stick with regular goatee. And for name, Matthias the Dastard.
You need a guardian. Choose one.
Okay. You know, I did have somebody jokingly suggest that I need to make my bard chaste. You know, play the opposite of the typical horny bard. So, what the heck? You know, let's go for as randomly fan servicey as we can. That's a bit weird for a GIF Yankee. It looked more human. Wait. Half-elf with a mustache? That works, I think. Nice job, Lookout. Okay, you know it must be bad, because red dragons, they're pretty evil. So yeah, for them to be cooperating with riders to take these guys on gives you an idea about just how evil mind flayers are. that was a heck of an opening. Five more minutes, Ma. Alright, well, here we are. Start of the tutorial mode, I'm supposing. Journal updated. Escape the Nautiloid. Basic movement. Yep, okay. So we're starting tutorial and stopping this chapter. Thank you for watching the How to Make a Character section. Next time we will go through the tutorial and start the bold adventure. Thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe if you're enjoying this. Leave a comment if you are so inclined. And I'll see you all next time. Take care until then.